Hi there, welcome to Bitesize Piano. In this video, I'm going to give you an introduction to modes. And we're going to use C as our basis in explaining it and demonstrating it. So there'll be a lot to take into this video, so I'm going to break it down as best as I can. So first of all, what's are modes and where do they come from and why are they here and why are they confusing us so much? Modes are inspired by the theory of ancient Greek music. So there are 7 modes. They've all got funny names. So there's Ionian, which is 1, Dorian, which is 2, Phrygian, which is 3, Lydian, which is 4, Mixolydian, which is 5, Aeolian, which is 6, and Locrian, which is 7. So these are all Greek names. The Greeks actually used modes to try and heal people through music, so they felt that different modes conveyed different emotions and would provoke different reactions in people. And it's guessed that they were named after regions around Greece, maybe to represent the people who lived there. Greek musical theorists were also philosophers, and they associate the arts with aspects of morality. A mode is a type of scale, and if you start playing a scale from a different note other than the root note, you have yourself a mode. So a mode is effectively playing a scale. So let's take C major, which is technically called C Ionian, because C Ionian is 1. So C is the first note of the scale. If you were to start it from D and play the same notes, but just starting it, you have a mode. So this one here is called D Dorian. So that means D is the second note of the scale of C major. So it's called D Dorian, not C Dorian. So the names of modes can be what confuses people. So each mode has an order of tones and semitones. So Ionian is just a major scale. So we have tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So that's how you figure out a major scale from any note. So if we move that up 1, so now we're on D Dorian, because D is the Dorian of C. D is the second note of C major. We're going to play C major starting from D. So now the order is tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So you can figure out a Dorian mode based on any note by using that combination of tones and semitones. Now if we move up 1, we have Phrygian mode. So this is E Phrygian, because Phrygian means 3, and E is the third note of the scale of C major. So this is why it's called E Phrygian. So again, just using all the white notes, all the notes of the scale of C major. This sound of this scale is more synonymous with like the gypsy flamenco type scale. The combination of tones and semitones to create a Phrygian scale is semitone, tone, 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 semitone, tone, tone. So moving up 1 again. So now we're on Lydian. So Lydian means 4. So now we're on F. So F Lydian is playing the notes of the scale of C major, starting from F, because 1, 2, 3, 4. F is the 4th note of C major. So we have. So I think you would agree this is more of a major sounding mode, because the 4th note is sharpened. So the combination of tones and semitones to create a Lydian scale is tone, 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 semitone, tone, tone, semitone. Okay, so now moving up again, I'm going to come down here now to play this next one. Mixolydian, which is now a G, because Mixolydian means 5, and G is a 5th note of the scale of C major. So we have again another more major sounding one. The 7th note has been flattened, so the scale of G major is that, so flattening the 7th note. So the combination of tones and semitones to create a Mixolydian scale on any note is tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone. Now moving up again, so we have Aeolian, which means 6. So Aeolian is the natural minor of C major, because the 6th note of a major scale gives you the start of the natural minor. So the natural minor is also known as the Aeolian scale. So we have so the combination of tones and semitones there is tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone. So last one, which is Locrian. Locrian means 7. So going up again, Locrian means 7, so B is the 7th note of C. This one, you could agree, sounds a lot more minor sounding. So the combination of tones and semitones to create a Locrian mode is semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, tone. So we have just now been through all of the different modes, what they sound like, and how to figure out any mode by using that combination of tones and semitones. So that was just using the scale of C and working our way up. Now we're going to try, still using C as our base, we're going to play through the scale of C Ionian, C Dorian, C Phrygian, C Lydian, C Mixolydian, C Aeolian, and C Locrian. The first scale is obviously C major, C Ionian, because C is the first note, it's going to be the first note of the scale, which is C major. C Dorian, like playing the scale of B flat major, but starting from C, because C is the 2nd note, is the Dorian of B flat. So C Dorian sounds like this. Still has the exact same combination of tones and semitones as D Dorian. More of a minor sounding scale. Okay, so C Phrygian is like playing A flat major, but starting from C. So remember, Phrygian means 3, so C is going to be the Phrygian, the 3rd of A flat. It's the 3rd note of that scale. Your more flamenco sounding mode. So then C Lydian. So we now need to find the scale in which C is the 4th note of that scale, of that major scale, which is G, G major. So G major is, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to play the scale of G major starting from C. It's a nice jazz scale, the Lydian scale. So Mixolydian, we need to find the major scale that uses C as its 5th note. So C would be the Mixolydian of F major. So F major, I'm going to play it up here instead, is. So we're going to play the mode of C Mixolydian, so it's like playing the F major scale starting from C. Again, more of a major sounding scale, the Mixolydian. And then we have Aeolian. So remember, Aeolian gives us the natural minor. So the relative major scale to C minor is E flat major, which is. So now we're going to play effectively the C natural minor scale. So this is C Aeolian. And then the last one is the Locrian, so the seventh. So we need to find the major scale that has C as its seventh note. So it has C as the Locrian, which is D flat major. So D flat major scale is. So now we're going to play that, starting from C. So I'm just going to run through all of those, playing them one after the other again. So that is the introduction to modes. Comment down below which is your favourite sounding one. I particularly like the Phrygian mode because I do enjoy Spanish music. I also really love the sound of the Locrian mode as well. So I think I like the more kind of serious sounding ones. So again, this has just been an introduction explaining modes today. Keep your eyes peeled for how we can use modes in music, and I'll go a bit more in depth with each one. So that concludes the tutorial. I hope that you have enjoyed it and that it's been useful. In order to request a piano tutorial, you do need to be subscribed and you need to click on this video, which takes you through to my official request space. All requests are noted and considered. Make sure to hit the notifications bell because your request could be coming up soon. I will see you in the next one.